She was 60, vibrant, healthy, always smiling. That night, she made her usual evening snack. Nothing strange, just something she'd eaten for years. She went to bed and never woke up. No heart condition, no warning signs. Just one overlooked mistake, repeated too often. The food she ate before bed. What was it? And could you, or someone you love, be making the same mistake? Tonight, I'm breaking down 6 common bedtime foods that millions of adults over 40 eat without a second thought. Yet science shows they can quietly raise your risk for heart failure, blood pressure spikes, and even sudden death while sleeping. Stay with me, because the last one is the most dangerous, and no one talks about it. Let's make sure you live longer, rest better, and wake up stronger. Tip 1. The truth about late-night eating. As we age, our bodies change. Not just on the outside, but deep within. After 40, several internal processes begin to slow down. Digestion weakens, meaning it takes longer to break down meals, especially those heavy in fats, sugars, and refined carbs. Blood vessels lose elasticity, making it harder for your heart to pump efficiently, especially during stress or digestion. And sleep becomes lighter and more fragmented, with a decline in melatonin and growth hormone production. What does this mean? It means that what we eat, and when we eat it, matters more than ever before. A snack that seemed harmless in your 30s may now lead to bloating, blood pressure spikes, or poor sleep quality in your 50s or 60s. Late-night eating has 3 silent but serious effects. 1. It can disrupt your heart rhythm. Foods high in sodium, caffeine, or unhealthy fats can increase nighttime heart rate and trigger irregular rhythms, also known as arrhythmias. Many people don't realize that heart attacks and strokes are more common in the early morning hours, often connected to what the body was processing during sleep. 2. It can spike your blood sugar. Sugary foods or refined carbs eaten before bed cause insulin to surge while your body is trying to wind down. Over time, this not only contributes to type 2 diabetes, but also increases nighttime cortisol levels, putting you in a stress state while you sleep. You may not feel it, but your body's working overtime. 3. It prevents your body from fully resting, healing, and restoring. The body's most powerful repair work happens during deep sleep. Your liver detoxes. Your brain clears out waste. Your muscles repair. But when your system is busy digesting a heavy meal, your body diverts energy away from healing and toward digestion. You wake up feeling groggy, inflamed, and more tired than before. Here's what makes this even more alarming. Many of the worst offenders are common, convenient foods, the kinds of things we grab quickly before bed. You might even think they're healthy. That's why it's so important to know what's helping you sleep and what's silently hurting you. So let's uncover the 6 worst offenders, starting with something nearly everyone eats. Tip 2. The 6 dangerous bedtime foods. Let's walk through 6 foods that may seem innocent or even healthy, but are secretly putting your heart, brain, and body at risk when eaten before bed. These are especially dangerous for adults over 40 and even more so after 60. Some of them you may be eating tonight. 1. Processed meats. Bacon, sausages, deli meats. They're quick, tasty, easy to throw into a sandwich. But beneath the flavor lies a dangerous mix of sodium, saturated fats, and chemical preservatives like nitrates and nitrites. What happens when you eat these before bed? Blood vessels constrict, blood pressure surges. Oxygen flow to the brain and heart is reduced. Your heart ends up working overtime just to keep you stable while you sleep. This is a silent stressor, and if you already suffer from high blood pressure or heart disease, these foods could increase your risk of nighttime cardiac events. Especially dangerous after age 60, when your body naturally loses elasticity in the arteries. Healthier swap: grilled turkey slices, low sodium, or mashed avocado on whole grain toast, but eat it at least 2 to 3 hours before bed. 2. Sugary desserts. A bowl of ice cream, a cookie, even a slice of your favorite pie. Sugar might feel comforting after a long day, but don't let its sweetness fool you. When eaten before bed, sugar causes rapid insulin spikes, making it harder to fall asleep. Blood sugar crashes, which can cause night sweats, anxiety, or even sudden wake-ups at 2 or 3 a.m. Increased inflammation, which damages blood vessels over time. Repeated blood sugar spikes at night have been linked to type 2 diabetes, poor cognitive function, and even increased risk of heart attacks during sleep. Try instead Greek yogurt, unsweetened, with a sprinkle of cinnamon, or apple slices with almond butter. These options support your metabolism and help stabilize your blood sugar overnight. 3. Salty snacks and instant noodles. Chips, crackers, ramen noodles. They're a go-to for many of us when hunger strikes late. But the real danger? Sodium. Lots of it. High sodium intake causes fluid retention, leading to puffiness and disrupted sleep. Puts extra pressure on the kidneys and heart, especially dangerous overnight. Can lead to elevated blood pressure, even if you don't feel any symptoms. For adults over 50, whose kidneys are already working slower, this adds unnecessary strain. Nighttime high blood pressure is known to increase stroke risk during sleep. Better choice: warm, homemade low-sodium vegetable broth or a small bowl of unsalted air-popped popcorn with olive oil. 4. Alcohol, even just one glass. A glass of wine before bed is common, but did you know it may be robbing you of deep, healing sleep? Alcohol may help you fall asleep faster, but it disrupts REM sleep, the most restorative stage. It also increases nighttime cortisol, your stress hormone. Triggers irregular heartbeats and night sweats. Can worsen sleep apnea or undiagnosed breathing issues. Women over 50 are even more sensitive to alcohol's sleep-disrupting effects due to hormonal shifts in estrogen and progesterone. Safer alternatives: tart cherry juice, a natural source of melatonin, or calming herbal teas like chamomile, valerian root, or passion flower. 5. Chocolate. Yes, even dark chocolate. Dark chocolate has a good reputation. It's rich in antioxidants and often marketed as a heart-healthy snack. But at night, it can be a hidden stimulant. That's because it contains caffeine, which blocks melatonin, the hormone that helps you fall asleep. Theobromine, a lesser-known stimulant that raises heart rate and increases alertness. Even small amounts can delay sleep and cause tossing and turning. If you're over 60, your metabolism is slower, meaning these compounds stay in your system longer. This leads to a racing heart and difficulty entering deep sleep. Try instead banana slices with crushed walnuts. Bananas are rich in potassium and magnesium, which relax muscles and promote calmness, while walnuts contain natural melatonin. 6. The silent killer: leftovers left too long. This one is truly shocking. That leftover chicken sitting in the back of your fridge? The pasta you forgot to wrap up 2 days ago? They might look fine, but they can be breeding grounds for deadly bacteria. When food is stored improperly or kept too long, it can grow harmful organisms like Listeria, Clostridium perfringens, Salmonella. These bacteria can cause food poisoning, organ failure, or even death during sleep, especially in older adults with weakened immune systems. And because symptoms can take hours to appear, you might never make the connection. Golden rule: if the food is more than 48 hours old, or if you're unsure about storage, just toss it. Your health, your peace of mind, and your life are worth more than one last bite. These foods aren't just unhealthy, they're dangerous at the wrong time of day. Your body deserves rest, recovery, and peace at night, not a battle against inflammation, toxins, and blood sugar chaos. So the next time you reach for a bedtime snack, think twice. Choose wisely. Sleep safely. Tip 3. Insight and motivation. The woman you heard about earlier? She wasn't reckless. She wasn't careless. She was simply doing what millions of people do every night. A quick plate of cold cuts, leftover pasta reheated in the microwave, then straight to bed, thinking nothing of it. She didn't know. She didn't realize that what seemed like a harmless midnight snack was quietly working against her body, against her sleep, against her heart, because no one ever told her. No one warned her that after 40, the body slows down, that digestion changes, that nighttime becomes a more vulnerable window for stress, inflammation, and cardiovascular strain. No one told her that even one late-night decision could tip the scale from health to harm. But you know now. And here's the most important part. This isn't about fear. It's about power. It's about knowing how your body works, so you can support it. It's about recognizing that small choices add up. That what you eat at 9 p.m. can affect how you feel at 9 a.m. That sleep isn't just a break. It's your body's time to repair, to heal, to protect you from illness. It's about claiming your mornings back. Waking up with energy, with a clear mind, with a stronger heart. Every meal you skip before bed, every sugary snack you swap for something healing, is an act of self-respect, of resilience, of wisdom. Because by choosing better tonight, you're giving your body a chance to do what it was designed to do. Thrive. This isn't a diet. It's not punishment. It's not about giving things up. It's about adding years to your life and life to your years. So the next time you stand in front of the fridge late at night, ask yourself, will this help me heal while I sleep? Because the truth is, the best kind of medicine is prevention, and the most powerful prescription is knowledge put into action. You deserve to wake up feeling strong. You deserve to protect your heart, your brain, your sleep, and your future. And it all starts with what you do tonight. You've made it to the end, and now you know the 6 foods to avoid. So here's your next step. Like this video so others get this life-saving information. Subscribe for weekly health wisdom for strong, smart living after 40. Share this with someone you love. It could literally save their life. And in the comments, tell us, have you eaten any of these before bed? What have you replaced them with? Let's learn from each other. Let's stay safe. Let's wake up healthier together.